Hello, everyone. If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the new free podcast app. Anyone can download it. It's on Android and iOS. There's a lot of creation tools that you get to use for free. It gives you your RSS code, and you can use it on your phone or computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, many more. You make money from your podcast with no minimum leadership. Everything you need in one place on one app. Don't forget to download yours today, now. Hello, all my fans, all of my future fans, all of my podcasters, everybody. What's up, podcast world? I'm out here trying to give the best advice that I can give. And today, my good advice today is we're going to talk about church hugs, them fake hugs. Now, I'm pretty sure that y'all have been locked down on dealing with this coronavirus, you're quarantined off, mostly staying to yourself or whatever, and you probably missed out on a lot of physical activity. And my thing is, I seen somebody the other day, and they came through and we was talking or whatever. And every time I see somebody, homegirl, friend, or whatever, whoever, and I can tell a lot from when you reach in to try to give somebody a hug and they come back at you and they give you the little half body mass, half pat on the back hug. And that tells you a lot. In the back of my head, it's like saying you don't like me. It's like, what is this? Okay, common courtesy hug. Like what's going on? And the reality of the situation is, you want to display love from the hug. I know that you might go to church or whatever and get the church hug, but then you got some people in church that give you the full 30-second, oh, I ain't seen you, how are you, hug or whatever. I love you, ain't nothing you can do about it kind of hug. And that's the kind of hug that I be really looking for, to feel loved, But then, of course, sometimes you got those hugs where it's a physical thing, hug. And ladies, you know what it is, when a dude give you that around the waist, hands drop down and below your butt, and then you feel them coming down, and you see the cheeks, and then scoop, pull you in kind of hug. Like, you know what I'm saying, that he got something, a thing for you, as they say. Girl, I got a thing for you. So just make sure that you know that there are the appropriate type of hug, which, oh man, classmate, friend, cousin, sister, you know what I'm saying? I ain't seen you in forever. What's up with you? The friendly hug, the love, every hug should have love in it, Like, I was watching that movie Trolls, and like every hour they got a timer that go off to be like, it's hug time. So yeah, like I also remember back in the day, some of y'all, this might be before your time, but some of y'all, you know what I'm talking about. You probably already didn't guess it. Yeah, the Care Bears. Like, I know that Dave Chappelle did a stand-up about the Care Bears, how, they cared so much. And all, like, that's one of the things that I want to put out there. I want people to know that when they see me, that, oh man, he cares, you know what I'm saying? That man got a lot of love in his heart. So I'll say this. I challenge you that when this whole coronavirus situation is over with and we ain't locked down and all the essential stuff is open back up and you back to school doing back to school shopping and summertime shopping, and you getting out there trying to get your summer girl stuff going on, all of that, whatever you got going on, I challenge you to start off giving out 5 hugs. 5 essential hugs. I ain't talking about the fake church hug. I'm talking about some real hugs. And if your parents are still alive or your grandparents are still alive, make sure that you go up and give them a hug, because they could have been gone a long, long time ago. And if they're still here, you should appreciate that. And just know that, you know, be happy that the angels have watched out for them to still be alive. Because some people, they never knew to their parents or grandparents. Some people grew up and they were orphans, and they wish they had someone to give them love and hugs. And it's been kind of lonely, you know. I've been talking about this for the past few days or whatever, because I do believe that this whole coronavirus thing is about to come to an end, especially since, you know, they decided they finna open the state of Texas back up on May 1st. And every time they open up a city or state or whatever, new cases pop up. So ease into that. Don't just be like, oh man, the curfew is gone and this is gone and that's gone, and oh man, I could get out there, you know, I could hit the scene. Some of y'all probably never stopped doing anything anyway. You was like, you know, if the police, this is how I'm living, you know. So you was already been riding around, partying, house partying it up, whatever, you know what I'm saying. There was no loss, no gain, no nothing changed. So hopefully you feel better, you know. Hopefully, if anybody that you know, because I got some people I've come across who've got people who've died from the coronavirus, and I just want you to know that hang in there. I've had pneumonia a couple times in my life, and they say it's as bad, if not worse, than having pneumonia. So I'm just shocked that okay, you got the mask situation or whatever. But all I'm saying is, disingenuous hugs, those fake hugs, those church hugs, those half body masks, half pat on the shoulder, hey hugs. You know, I'm saying I want when I'm done with this. You know what I'm saying? I want somebody to come on. I'm at the point where I'm, you know, social distancing. I'm trying to get on some social closeness. So I'm at the point where I want somebody to come up to me down there and rub my chest and be like, oh, you look like you've been working out, even though I ain't did no push-ups in a minute. So I just, it's healthy that way. You know what I'm saying? You want somebody to throw some love your way, and a hug can spark it off. Like, a hug could be the thing that changed that person's whole day. You never know what they was feeling like. That person could have been thinking about offing themselves, committing suicide, pow, you know, whatever. And you giving them that hug could have put that spark back in their life, and they could have, that right there could have let them know, like, it's still all worth it. So it's sad to say and sad to think that people think like that, or, you know, because you don't know what the struggle is. You don't know what they've been through, and you don't know what that hug, that physical contact, that touch, that display of PDA, love and affection. You don't know what that will do for someone. And I'm all about, you know, feeling the love, feeling the mode, feeling the mood. So I just want you to know that from me to you, I definitely got love for you. I definitely don't want a fake church hug. I don't understand. Like, I know it probably came up from the fellowship, you know, from the times where people would be like, all right, everybody give somebody a hug, give your neighbor a hug, you know. Some churches don't really do that, you know. And some churches, that's a good 5 minutes of the church service, you know, or you know, depending on what's going on, or, you know, if it's another service, ain't nobody leaving, everybody's stuck. Or if they got food, you know, that's when people are the happiest. I've learned throughout time that if you feed someone, They ain't going nowhere. I promise you that. Like at the end of the day, you cooking for that man. You take that lady out to eat. Personally, Applebee's is my favorite restaurant. I don't care what you say, because I love cheese sticks, and they got them, especially if you go at the happy hour time, and they got that discount on them cheese sticks, and boy, they give you a nice amount for the price. So me, I could go in there, get me some cheese sticks, get a couple of those, whatever the drink of the month is, it's like $1, and get about 2 or 3 of them with some cheese sticks, and I'm done. You know what I'm saying? That right there would be, I'm good. Then, they got to choose too. And then most places I've gone to, on average, Applebee's have nice servers. So if you're interested in going out, that would be the place to do it. But yes, everybody should get out hugs like they do on the movie Trolls. It should be like a happy time. Giving out hugs should definitely be a happy time. And you should mean it. Like, if I'm hugging someone, I'll just, sometimes I feel uh, like, like a whole new world, Aladdin, Princess Jasmine, I feel like, Can You Feel the Love Tonight with Lion King. You just never know what it means to give out that real love, that real hug. Like the song say, I'm searching for a real love, someone to set my heart free, real love. You just never know what the hug could do. And for me, kissing might not be appropriate, but an appropriate hug is okay. If you're out there with your spouse, your lady, your husband, your wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, and let's say you run into a friend or a classmate or whoever, and y'all see each other, especially if you've been knowing this person like all your life, and y'all see each other, and next thing you know, y'all hugging. Oh my God, I haven't seen you forever, that's okay, you know what I'm saying, based off the kind of hug you're giving. And your partner, lover, spouse, whatever, your girlfriend, they'll understand, because they're like, who is this person? All I can say is the next thing that follows, don't get lost in conversation about, oh, remember back when we was in school and you sat in Miss Smith's class or Miss Taylor's class or Miss Williams' class, and oh my God, and oh, you remember we was in band together, and ha ha ha, you remember we used to work together, whatever the case may have been. Immediately acknowledge your spouse, your partner. Immediately, like, honey, this is such such. This is my boo thing. You know what I'm saying? Gotta let them know. You gotta really lay it on her, because this day and age, there's a lot of unhealthy relationships, and like insecurity is a major. It's really unhealthy. It's not healthy to be in a relationship where the person that you're in a relationship with is strongly insecure. They're always like give you that look at their wrist without a watch, trying to signify that it's okay, y'all been talking about who is this? Who is this? They definitely don't want to now, they don't want it to get to the point where this person is perceived as a threat. They want it to be like, oh, let's invite her over to the house, honey. Ha ha ha. Let's invite her over to dinner. Like, that's the kind of stuff you see on TV. But this day and age, that is not how it goes down. They be like, who is that chick? Like, who is she? And why is she on my man? Or why is he touching my wife? You know what I'm saying? Those are the things that the way things are these days. And it's like the most unhealthiest thing. Like, I knew her from high school. I knew her from college. You know what I'm saying? And the worst thing about it is, in that guy's head or in the woman's head, they're threatened, they're competition, they're thinking, did you sleep with him? You know what I'm saying? That's all they want to know. It's like everything is so sexual to the point where they just want to know, or did you sleep with them? And the next thing is, are you sleeping with them? You know, or are you trying? You talking about rekindling some things? Are you talking about them lighting the flame, or doing some dirty do? But that's just the way it goes. That's just the way love goes. And each and every time you're thinking to yourself, like, I could have, I could have just, I could have just did the right thing, Yeah. Hugging someone, acknowledging someone, like I said, it's a process. Ultimately, no one wants a fake church hug. I mean, they're giving out all the time. You accept it for what it's worth, and you just think to yourself, like, why would I want a church hug? Well, what am I getting out of this, really? And it's just horrible, It's horrible, horrible, horrible when you have to worry about the lack of affection that you just received from behind the fake hug. Does this person hate me? Like, oh my God, do you just hate me? Like, you just gave me it's almost like the kiss of death, It's like, stab me in the back, why don't you? So, no, don't do that. Don't do that at all. Come with it. Like, show the love. Show the appreciation. He said, stick the tip in, no, but yeah, like, let their, like, when you're giving a hug, let it show that you've got love for the person that you're hugging, excuse me, sorry about that. Woo. Like, I don't know. I feel like I could definitely use a hug. So whenever I'm done quarantining and the coronavirus is kind of cleared up and people aren't walking around with specialty I'm not trying to get sick mask, then I'm going for it. I'm getting some hugs in, I'm be like, hey honey, hey. I mean, ladies only. I just want you to understand this is for me. If you're a dude or whatever, then I'm okay. Also, if you're the only time that you really shouldn't give someone a hug is if you know that their breath stinks, or they don't shower or bathe correctly, or they got the old lady perfume on, just, oh my God, it's killing me just thinking about it, You know how you walk around in a store and the old lady comes from out of nowhere and just walks past you, and then boom. I don't even understand why they make that kind of cologne, because this is like the worst smelling crap ever. I don't know the name of it, but apparently they can't smell because they can't tell that it doesn't smell good. And for some reason, they think, oh, does this smell good, honey? And if they're asking that to their husband or something, he's not going to say, no, get something else, I mean, come on, older guys, let me tell you what you do. Buy stuff that smells good. Buy stuff that for older women that younger girls are wearing, and that way you won't have to chase after these young girls, and you have your wife won't smell as bad. Make her take more than one bath or shower a day, because I know that the older you get, the less you guys are out there bathing. So I know when I was younger, I was told, like, check behind the back of their neck. Like, how, like, you hug someone and you smell like, oh, you smell good. That's the, like, you want the whole trifecta. You want to know, like, oh yeah, I'm hugging them. I'm feeling like they're making me feel good, safe in their strong arms and everything. And then, like, oh, this person smells good. Like, oh my god, I like that. I'm in there and I'm hooked. I want more of that. That feeling. And then, you probably don't want to hug someone who's been at the gym all day working out and they're sweating or whatever. Nobody wants to be like sweated on. But if you can bear it, it's not that bad. Go for it. That's true. I see some women at the gym, and I know some guys out there that be like, "Oh man, I drink her bath water," because she's so fine. And like, beauty is only skin deep, but hygiene is an everyday thing. So if you waking up doing whatever it is you do to your face and exfoliating and keeping yourself clean and washing and douching and cushioning and pushing, and you carry baby wipes everywhere you go, which is what I would recommend, and you keeping yourself clean, then yeah, I need a hug. I appreciate you for that. I want to know that you smell good. That's one of that's one of my main things. That tells you a lot about a lady that smells good all the time. Like, especially when it comes to giving a hug. So my challenge to you is, like I said before, uh 5 people. 5 people or whatever, give them hugs. Let them know, start off with 5 and then go to 10 or whatever, and just as many hugs that you can dish out. And I'm gonna tell you, ladies, y'all give the best hugs. I mean, y'all are designed for it. You're designed. You got the cushion. You got everything. So like, nothing like when you get a hug from a girl and her breast is on your chest, and there's nothing wrong with that. It don't matter what your intentions are. Uh, hey, a man's gonna like that, especially a single man that's really in need of some physical contact. So, thank y'all for tuning in. Until next time, Anchor's got me holding me down. It's the best podcast that I'm new to the game, but so far they're definitely putting me out there. Right now, I'm on like about 6 different platforms: Anchor, Google, Breaker, Beaker, or whatever. Like I said, it'll be in the description, and so will a lot of other information. So don't forget to check out the description, and I'll definitely, and then also check out the YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe to that, and everything will be tied in together and vice versa. So thank you for listening. I appreciate it, and I'll see y'all later.